Hello, we're going to be looking at substitution today, the second part of substitution, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be learning how to substitute into tables of values. So this is similar to using straight line graphs, but we're not exactly going to be drawing the graphs today. We're just going to be looking at how to substitute values in tables up here. Now, one thing we have to remember is when we use substitution, we need to know the positive and negative numbers. So the rules of positive and negative numbers. Generally speaking, if the signs are the same, it's a positive. If the signs are different, it's a negative. And for multiplying and dividing, the rules always apply. If it's a positive and a negative and a negative, it's a positive. And if the signs are different, it's a negative. So I'm just going to give you one example up there. So looking at this, if I've got a question up here, what is 6 take away minus 2? Now, this rule here, the one in this box here, always applies. So if the two signs are touching, we have to make sure we look at this. So minus and a minus makes a positive. So 6 plus 2 equals 8. And another example I'm going to give you is what is minus 6 take away 2. Now, you have to be very, very careful up here. These two signs are not touching because it's a minus 6 take away 2. The signs are not touching, so the rules don't apply. What you can do is use your number line, which I've just attached up there. So you can start from minus 6 up there and go back 2 places. So go back 1 and 2. What you should get is minus 8 up there. So please make sure you do remember your rules. Now, quick recap from our previous lesson up here. So what you need to do now is you need to make sure that we understand what the question says. So it says here, substitute into the expressions. If A equals 3, B equals 5. So I'm just going to do this one here. So A equals 3, B equals 5. So all I'm doing is replacing the A value with the 3 and the B with the 5. So in other words, 6 times, remember the bracket is a times, replace that with the 3. Take away 2 times B is a 5. And then you close the bracket. 6 times 3 is 18. Take away 2 times 5, which is 10. 18 take away 10 equals 8. That's my answer there. What I want you to do is pause the video and have a go. But this time, please remember the value of A is 1 and the value of B is minus 2. So pause the video now. Right, what you should have done is replace the A with the number 1. So let's get the 3 here first and replace the A with the 1. So we've got a 1 up there. Close the bracket. And then you must write take away. And the value of B this time is a minus 2. So please make sure you write minus 2. 3 times 1 is 3. Take away minus 2. Like we said previously, a minus and a minus, because the two sides are touching, that makes a plus. In other words, 3 plus 2, and the answer is 5. Let's give another example for you up here. And what you need to do now is, if I go through this example, the value of A is 2 this time, and the value of B is minus 6. So all I need to do is replace my values. So I write here 5, and replace A with 2, take away, and 3 times minus 6. So let's expand this bracket out. 5 times 2 is 10. Take away. Minus 3 times minus 6. So minus 3 times minus 6 is going to be a positive 18. So my answer is 10 plus 18 is going to be 28. What I want you to do now is have I got this question? Pause the button now, please. Right, what we will do now is we'll put A and B back into the question up there. So we've got 4 here. The value of A is 5. Take away. And the value of B is minus 3. Please remember it's minus 3. 4 times 5 is 20. Take away minus 3. And we know a minus and a minus makes a positive. So in other words, 20 plus 3 is 23. That's our final answer for that question there. Now what we need to do now is we need to substitute in the table of values. This is what you will have a similar thing in a straight line graph. So the values are of x are -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put each one of these x values back into my equation up there. So I've got here y equals, I've got here 3x plus 4. Got that from the question up there. So this time I'm going to replace it with the 2 first. So let's start with the -2. So 3 times -2 plus 4. So 3 times -2 is -6 plus 4 is -2. Now I'm going to write down here 3x plus 4. This is my question, and I'm going to replace this with x with -1. So 3 times -1 plus 4. So in other words, -3 plus 4 is going to be 1. Or the next one up here, again I can write down 3x plus 4, 3x plus 4. So this time I'm going to replace my x with a 0. So 3 times 0, anything times 0 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 4, and I should have 4 up here. For the next one, I'm going to replace, again, let's write down 3x plus 4. I'm going to replace the x with the 1. So 3 times 1 plus 4. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 4 is 7. And again, for the last one, 3x plus 4. This time, replace the x with the number 2. So 3 times 2 plus 4. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 4 is 10. That's how you would do these, and the answers are as follows. All you would do, just fill in the tables. What I want you to do now is attempt this question for yourself using the same method that I used. This time, remember the question says 4x minus 3. And 3 of these have been done for you already. So what you're doing is just looking for minus 1, 1 and 2. Can you pause the video now, please? Right, what you should have done is as follows. So we did say it's 4x minus 3. That's what the question says. We are replacing this one here now, the minus 1 with the x of 4 times minus 1, take away 3. 4 times minus 1 is minus 4, take away 3 is minus 7. Let's replace it with this one here now. So again, I'll write down 4x minus 3. So replace the x with the number 1, 4 times 1 minus 3. 4 times 1 is 4, take away 3 is 1. And we're just going to replace with the last one up there. So again, it's 4x minus 3. So we're going to replace the x with the 2. So 4 times 2 minus 3. 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 3 is 5. So that's what you should have had for your answers up there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put up 4 questions up here. I want you to attempt these questions using the same method that I've used. And once you've done that, take a photo of your answers, and can you please make sure you save that onto class charts for me. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.